This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the best online retailer for Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product. And GatheringMagic.com, the #1 source for Magic the Gathering news and content.
Hey guys, Marshall here from Limited Resources. We're back. We're doing another M15 draft. And we've got a pretty decent pack here with some playables. Carrion Crow, Midnight Guard. Elvish Mystic's pretty good. Encrust, Willforge Golem, Nimbus, they're all fine, but come on. Value. We're taking Jace's Ingenuity. Let's draw us a bunch of cards, maybe even wheel one of those blue cards, and just go off here. All right, here's an interesting decision. Some good value cards here with Divination and Gravedigger. There's also Lightning Strike, which I think is fantastic. Somebody did take an uncommon here, though. It very well could have been Cone of Flame. Cone of Flame is a card you take over Lightning Strike at uncommon. There's not that many cards that you would. We could just stick to our guns and take Divination. I kind of like picking up a Gravedigger here, maybe a Lightning Strike, maybe even a Sungrace Pegasus. A lot of different directions to go. Well, let's just keep it simple and take the Lightning Strike. We're going to keep a close eye on red here, though. If it feels like it's getting cut off pretty early, then I'm going to assume that the person took a Cone of Flame and we're going to jump ship. But it could have been, there's other things. It could have been a Illusionary Angel. I mean, people take all different types of things, and you never quite know. You can make assumptions. Like, if I were to bet, I would say that it was a Cone of Flame, but that doesn't mean that that's the only option. Out of red, I don't see a ton here. Encrust is totally fine. We could just take a Scrapyard Mongrel. Encrust this is a little early for an Encrust, but it's still not bad. We could just take a Belligerent Sliver. I'm going to go for the Encrust. Let's take the blue cards. Maybe we splash Lightning Strike. Maybe red's not our main color. Maybe we don't even play it at all. All right, our fourth pick is an interesting one indeed. Some decent red cards. Nothing that really jumps out. Blast Firebolt, Rummaging Goblin, Act on Impulse. Might Make Shrite is unplayable. There's an Amphin Pathmage, which is a card I like quite a bit. I might just take it here. Yeah, I'm just going to take it here. I like Restock. There's a lot of really good cards here, but not a great reason to move off, I don't think, here yet. Torch Fiend, Crippling Blight, Runeclaw Bear, Soulmender. These are all playable. Unfortunately, the blue card isn't. This one is okay, but we don't need to pick it up here. I'm going to take the Crippling Blight. I'm just going to go with my gut here and keep our options slightly open. All right, so some good white cards. I think we need to pay attention to those. I think Gather Courage is pretty good. Evolving Wilds is a card we could definitely pay attention to as well here. I'm actually going to take the Evolving Wilds now that I think about it. I don't really want to move into white for one of these mediocre cards. And I'd love to be able to splash this Lightning Strike in case this doesn't end up really being a thing. Torch Fiend, Shaman of Spring. I'm going to take the Shaman of Spring. I just think it's the best card out of that pack. I'll take an Ensoul Artifact. I don't take enough of those. Okay, here's that Nimbus of the Isles that we opened. So, yeah, staying in blue. Titanic Growth, Battle Mastery, Soulmender. None of these are really exciting. I'm going to take this Life's Legacy, though. Also not exciting, by the way. Sure, whatever. Yeah, so the red kind of went away. Green seems slightly open. Like there were some green cards. I wouldn't call them signals or really even good green cards, but some decent ones. Like there was the Gather Courage was kind of the main one that I saw that was like, well, that's a good card. All right, Wargarble. Got one. Get out of here. Oh, I see. So it's our turn to open a Cone of Flame. I'm going to take it. It's just so much better than anything else we have going on. Ooh, Illusionary Angel? Yes, yes, yes. I like that card a lot. That's a good one. All right, you're out of here. You're probably out of here too. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know yet, but we will see. Here's an interesting one. This Darksteel Citadel, if it comes back, would actually make the cut in our deck. I'm going to take this Mongrel and hope that it does. Welkin Tern. Yes, easily. Okay, I like these last couple of picks. Kind of wish we had that other mongrel just in case we can pick up some stuff, but yeah. Okay, well, here's Appeal from Reality, which I'm clinging to as there's things are slipping away quickly as far as actual picks go for us. I mean, these have been good, but like we're not getting anything back on the wheel. And yeah, got to be careful. I do hope that that land comes back. If it does, I'll be quite pleased. No, no, it's all leaving. We have to take a Statute of Denial here. Ugh. God, is there any other way we can do this? Raise the alarm? Splash for raise the alarm? Maybe? I'm going to take that. I'm not taking a second statute. It's not that it's unplayable, but playing two of them starts to get pretty sketchy. Anything that we might play is probably better. Okay, a playable. Found a playable, kids. We're scraping. Our good cards are great. Our bad cards are not great. Oh, man. We get one more pack, too. Oh, geez. This is going to be a close one, I think. All right, this counts as a playable. Counting it. All right, well, here's a playable. Normally, I'm not too stoked about it, but I think it's playable in here. Glacial Crasher? Oh, yes, please. Get in there. Get ready to crash, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. I can't. My reputation can't withstand playing an Ornithopter. All right. So that stupid land doesn't come back. Who wants that? Why are people doing this? Why you do this to me, people? That land sucks. We're the one that took the Dumb and Soul artifact. We have a Scrapyard Mongrel. We deserve it. We've got 8 creatures, and one of them's this. Oh, I hope this last pack is really good to us, because we've got some really nice high-end stuff, and everything else stinks. Let's get a Scuttling Doom Engine. Yes, I like that. Okay, I'll take a second Lightning Strike here. That seems good. With any luck, we'll get the Bronze Sable back, but if not, the Negate, or the Coral Barrier or the Broodkeeper all work, and I think the chances that we get something back are quite high. Okay. Mercurial Pretender, what do you do in our deck? You kind of stink, actually. So I'm going to take a Welkin Tern and try to be a little more streamlined. Mercurial Pretender, I feel, is a bit overrated. I think people see it as a blue rare, so they take it over most of the not rares. But to be honest, it's kind of tough to come up with a great situation for it. I think the best thing you can do, at least without deep shenanigans, is Frostlinks over and over again. But man, that takes a lot of mana. It's good though, but it does take a lot of mana. You can kind of interrupt it. Speaking of Frostlinks, ship me a couple of those worth. Come on, buddy. A couple of Frostlinks would be nice. Broodkeeper, there's that Citadel. Another Mongrel. Now I'm just going to take another Mongrel and try to wheel the Citadel again, even though I know it's not going to come back because the other one didn't. But I think that that's still the right play. Oh man. Frostlinks and Chasm Skulker. Goodness, why? When it rains, it pours. I did ask for it, though, so I guess I can't complain. Now I got to figure out what the hell the right pick is. I think I need to take Chasm Skulker. I think in a vacuum, Frostlinks is like at least on par with it. And in a deck like this, it could be really, really good. But I'm going to take the Skulker because I think the ceiling on this card is higher. This card's more consistent, does what it does. You know what you're going to get. But I think the Skulker has a higher ceiling, and I think that this deck is going to need the highest ceiling possible because we're going to be scraping for playables. We're already playing some stuff. Like right now, we're playing an Ensoul artifact, and we don't have any artifacts, so that's not going to happen. I might as well just take that out now. And we've got some real junky ones in here too. So as much as it pains me to pass one of my favorite cards in the set, Chasm Skulker is also one of my favorite cards in this set, and I just think it has a higher top end. So we're going for it. Sacred Armory. Now that is interesting. I don't think we can take it because we need more creatures. We're just creature light. We've only got 10. and we need to pick up 4 or 5 of them in the next, 10 picks or whatever. So that's not going to work. But that is a card that we would play here with a double Scrapyard Mongrel and the double Welkin Tern. I think that's actually pretty good. The question for us is Research Assistant, Pathmage, or Peel. We've already got a Peel, so I think we can narrow it down to the 2 creatures. And which one is more important? Another 2-drop, we've got double Welkin Tern, Chief Engineer, or another 4-drop with a second Amphin Pathmage. I'm going to be a slave to the curve here and take the Research Assistant. Avarice Amulet, Encrust number 2. I'm going to go for the second Encrust here. And if we're not taking creatures, we need to be taking removal. Yeah, I got to take the Tinkerer here, I think. Even though apparently we don't get to play with artifacts. It is a 3-drop, and we do need those. All right, a second Chief Engineer and still 0 artifacts actually cast. But I'm happy. We made playables, kids. Look at that. Heal. Let's see. Do we have anything unplayable? No, we did it. We have all playables. So Coral Barrier or Broodkeeper. What do we have for Broodkeeper? So far, nothing. No. Encrust. Encrust is all we have. Yeah, take the Barrier then. And the blue is open. So now do we want a Pretender or do we want the Capsho Kite Fins? I think the Pretender is probably better than the Kite Fin, so we'll take that. We've already got a 6-drop after all. And make it 2. Let's hope that these guys can hold down the ground. Double Chief Engineer Peel from Reality. Not much here. Need to make 3 cuts, but it shouldn't be difficult. Man, I can't believe these Scrapyard Mongrels. 2 Scrapyard Mongrels, and they are straight up hill giants. Sad. All right, I restarted. Let's see if it gives us a little more leeway here. Okay. So, Void Snare's probably in. And this is the one artifact that we managed to pick up, an Ornithopter. And it actually isn't the worst in our deck, as if we had like multiples of these or something, we could consider it because it turns on Illusionary Angel, double Scrapyard Mongrel, and the Aeronaut Tinkerer. But yeah, without the Ensoul, it's not really worth it. If we had like 2 Divinations and the Jace's Ingenuity, maybe, when we could just throw away cards, but we can't afford to here. So let's cut one of these Crashers, cut a Void Snare. We need to cut 1 more card. I guess I could cut 1 Mongrel. Yeah, because Mongrel's just not that good in our deck anyway. We kind of need it for the curve filler, but it's not very good here. I'm going to play the 1 Evolving Wilds, though. 12-4, I don't think so. I think this is what we want. Basically 10-7. We could be like this. We really only need the 1 red up until Cone of Flame, but I think this is fine. I think this is the land that we want. Okay, let's see what this deck can do. The power level, it was kind of all over the map, but we do have double Lightning Strike, Cone of Flame, and that's pretty good. We got a nice rare here. Yeah, we'll see what it does.